Hello Geminis and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I do this by using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we're doing the read about. Okay, that narrows it down, makes it a little bit more personal as you can basically get on a YouTube video, unless of course I'm doing you a personal read and just using YouTube as a platform for you to watch it. Which in that case it would be a private read and it'd only be you watching this and I won't be saying all this. So, besides the point. So there you go, that's the energy, the incoming energy of the person we're going to be doing the read about. We're also doing the read about the High Priestess, which you had in last Sunday's All Signs Overview. If you did not watch last Sunday's All Signs Overview, shame on you. No, it's not the High Priestess at all. It's the King of Swords. Don't know where the High Priestess come from. Oh, it's the card above it. It was what was around you. The High Priestess was around you, and so was the Eight of Swords, overthinking. You knowing a truth, finding out a truth from the High Priestess, acting on the truth with the King of Swords, and then overthinking what you may have done. Okay? That's pretty much, and that's why it's important that you watch the All Signs Overviews. Because, yes, you find out what your All Signs Overview card was in this video during the week, but if you watch the All Signs Overview, you also know about all the cards going on around you, the energies going on around you. The energies aren't all nicely laid out in our star signs. Our star signs are the shapes and forms we've made in the sky because of the human's ability to pick out patterns. Okay? Now, you could call the star sign of Cancer. Cancer, you could call it Mergo if you wanted to, but it wouldn't change the energy coming in. You could actually pick it up and shift it and put it into a different part of the night sky, and again, it wouldn't actually change the energy coming in. The energy what was coming in through where that constellation was will always come through from where that constellation is. Doesn't actually mean because you've moved it and you've moved it to a different place, and let's just say we've swapped Cancer and Pisces over, it doesn't mean all of a sudden all those people who were born at that time will suddenly change their way of thinking and the way of life because their star sign suddenly changed. But that's besides the point. The point is we are dealing with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is about the truth, knowing the truth, finding the truth, seeking the truth, and acting upon the truth. It is also a card of seeking out professional advice, okay, or a professional person. There is something in your life that you need professional advice about. The Moon card is, before I do my cut, this is, possibly the truths you are seeking. You feel that things are being hidden from you, and as the King of Swords, you are seeking that truth. And there's the King of Swords again. Sunday's card from the read. You've got to love it when it actually comes out in my main weekly read. Well, you don't, I do. It kind of backs up the fact that I'm doing the right read. Okay? Not that I have any doubts that the universe gives me the wrong read to do, but who knows, the universe might decide it's got something more important to tell just one Gemini instead of the bulk of the Geminis, and it might change the whole read. You never know. Okay, so I don't know why I'm showing you the bottom card now, because that's the overall energy. We've got the Knight of Pentacles as the overall energy of this read, and we have got a Queen of Swords, which you are dealing with, Gemini, which is an Aquarian. You are dealing with an Aquarian. Possibly watch the Aquarian read I done and posted earlier today. Although they were dealing with an older earth sign, you're not an earth sign, you're obviously another air sign, so it may not resonate, but there may be something in it what does resonate with you. Talking about resonating, this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. Still subscribe and share. Subscribe because the next read I do independent separate reads. I don't try to link them in with the week before or the day before or anything else. I do not follow any sort of cycle other than having a card on the All Signs Overview I do on Sunday and putting out a card randomly from that deck. That's about as closest to a cycle I get when I'm doing my reads. Also share it out because you might be getting used as a divine messenger by the universe. I think the way I'm going to do this read today is just there's going to be the connection. Okay, just here is going to be how this Aquarian feels about the connection and you, and just there is what the overall outcome is, or what the overall outcome the universe is hoping for. I say hoping for because we have free will. We can get in the way of the universe's plans with our free will. With your free will, remember that. I'm just giving you information. It's up to you if you want to act upon it or not. I'm not telling you to act upon it at all. We've got the King of Wands coming out for the connection itself. The connection itself is someone who will not get on very well with the King of Wands. It's like the anti-King of Wands. It's all about lies. He bends the truth to the point of breaking and then just gives it that little tweak more. Yeah, he takes things right to the limit. It is all about passion, self-passion. Normally with the King of Wands, it's about vanity. It's like the master player. Okay. It's a little bit like the King of Swords. Maybe that's the professional help you are seeking. The King of Wands. You need to learn how to woo the opposite sex. Okay? Or seduce the opposite sex. And they are the master in it, the King of Wands. The Knight of Swords. This is how this Aquarian feels about you. Or the situation itself. They need to talk to you about it. They have this one specific thing they really, really want to tell you. And as I said, there might only be one specific thing in the Aquarian read. I say what resonates with you. It's like that. Again, I would actually say go and watch the Aquarian video, yeah, which I posted a little while ago. There is something in there which will resonate with you. I guarantee it. I'm not sure what it is, but this card is telling me that. Okay, it's coming from the Aquarius energy. I've got one thing to tell you. There's one important thing I need to tell you. I've got to charge in. I've got to tell you. Okay, once I've told you my job's done, I don't care what I do after that. I might linger around for a cup of tea and a biscuit, or I might go charging off to tell someone else something else. The Empress. The Empress energy. Well, this is funny because this is what came out in your monthly overview for this week. The Empress. This is the energies of fertility. It's the energies of, well, femininity, if that's such a word. It is basically everything feminine, okay? Everything motherly, everything what's the word? Everything new, yeah? Everything unspoiled, everything untouched. It's all about, like, fertile fields starting to grow. It's springtime. Springtime is a prime energy of the Empress. It's about new growth, new things being born, new ideas, new everything. Okay, the Empress is a very positive energy. It's a very attractive energy. It draws things into it. Okay, there is a dark side to the Empress. It is that positive. It draws everything in, including the polar opposite, the negative. It draws negative in like a moth to a flame. Okay, but generally speaking, if you are in the Empress energy of any shape or form, even if you're just tipping your toe in it, or if you've been swimming around in it for the last 20 years, you can see that negative straight away. It takes a great deal of negative to pull the wool over the Empress's eyes. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for this King of Wands. Okay, this connection, this self-passion, this vanity type connection. Just hang on a little minute because the sun's gone behind a cloud. It's starting to get a little bit sort of grey outside. I'm going to put my light on to make the video look a bit better, basically. Talking about vanity and all that. Isn't that a bit better? Not so dark and dingy now. So, yes, it's the Death card about this King of Wands. It's signifying to me that way of acting or thinking within this situation has died off. It's not so much, and something is sort of coming back in its place. Now, I don't think this Knight of Pentacles is the thing what's coming back in its place, but the Knight of Pentacles is saying it's been going on for a long time. It's a slow energy. It's a sure energy. it's as sure as we are all going to die at some point. Okay, and that's kind of like what I'm getting off this death card with it. This player energy I'm getting off that King of Wands was sure to die out at some point, which is formulating a tower. Okay, it's shaking the beliefs and the foundations of whoever was this player energy in this connection. Okay, and they are now sort of thinking, well, what's after playing? Okay, they have no idea, they have no clue. So crossing this little bit is the Seven of Wands. They're being a little bit defensive about it. They're on their high horse. They feel that they're right, and their ways were right, and they shouldn't have to die. They want to keep their ways going forever. But it is a surefire thing in life, isn't it, that we all die. Everything dies. The way we think dies. It always changes. It's always evolving into a new way of thinking. The old ways are always dying off and new ways come. Most of us don't even think about it. It just happens. Okay, but it does. It just happens. Okay, this Knight of Swords is all about the truth. This Aquarian wants to come in, tell you all about the truth of possibly how you've been acting, how your partner may have been acting, or just generally the whole connection itself. Okay, and coincidentally, it is the not the minor arcana. It's the divine link to the King of Swords. Okay, we got a King of Cups. They're a little bit indecisive about wanting to come in. The fact that it's the King of Cups and it's a love card is not saying that this is love. It's just saying I'm getting the indecisiveness of it. Do I or don't I? Should I interfere? Should I not? It's not really my life. It's not my problem. Should I bother? Or yeah, I think I should, because I don't like seeing Gemini being done over like that, so to speak. And what they're sort of coming in to tell you about, bearing in mind this is all the message, and this message is now bookended by the devil, is something toxic. Okay, I believe, Gemini, that you are not this King of Wands. This King of Wands is someone in your life. Someone in your life who is powerful enough to not actually be picked up as a negative energy by the Empress, or clever enough not to be picked up by the Empress as a negative, devilish, toxic sort of person, but has been picked up by this Gemini, this Aquarian, as that, possibly through seeing it, through hearing it from other people, and that could be where the indecisiveness is coming from. Is it just hearsay? Yeah, but they know you, they like you, they want to tell you about the toxin you are actually living in without realizing, and lots of us do it. You've heard the saying going nose blind and things. Yeah, you're in a smell for such a long time that you don't notice it anymore. You forget it's there, and then you go wandering around, and everyone else around you smells it, but you don't. Yeah, that is what I'm feeling off this toxin. You've been in this situation so long, you don't notice the fact that this person comes back with, I don't know, torn tights or lipstick on the collar or anything like that. It's just another. They always do. Yeah, half the time I think they do it just to try to wind me up, and you're making excuses to yourself for their actions, which it could be another thing which is dying, because that would die in given time. You eventually stop making excuses and start to realize that it is actually wrong, and you would do and take action about it. Crossing it is the Nine of Cups. It's emotionally fulfilling. It's going to emotionally fulfill them, that they've helped you out a little bit, the universe is saying, but it's going to emotionally fulfill you as well when you find out about it. Okay, it's like the missing piece of the puzzle. Yeah, you slots into place, and then suddenly the realization dawns, and you go, should have done something about this a long time ago. Okay, the universe is saying the overall outcome it's hoping for is the Empress. It's hoping that you will actually level up into a higher vibe and actually sort this situation out. Yeah, it's giving you the means to. It's coming in with someone you know and trust. Yeah, because we got the trusted energy up there. Someone you know and trust is going to tell you all about it. Okay, now they found out about it, and it's going to reveal the secrets, which intuitively you already knew. Okay, but you were just denying it from yourself. It's going to turn the energies, it's going to turn the tables, it's going to make you do a complete one. This is your tower up there. It's going to make you do a complete 180 on your way of thinking and your life in general. You're not going to put up for it anymore. You're going to walk away from it. Okay, it's going to leave you in a slightly juggling level of energy. Yeah, you're going to have to deal with your old world as well as your new world you're going to be creating for yourself. Okay, and the Seven of Wands, crossing this again. This time it's you have the high ground, and you are defending the high ground. You are morally right, and you're going to stick to your guns with this. Okay, the universe is saying as an overall outcome is this energy of this Wheel of Fortune is going to give you the moral high ground. It's going to elevate you into a position which is defendable, and you're going to defend yourself from it. Okay, so that is your read for this week about the King of Swords, which it hasn't actually come out in this read. It did come out in the pre-cut, I think, just to tell me that this is the right read, and it probably done that because the King of Swords hasn't actually come out in this part of the read, which would have got me questioning by the time I got to the end of it. Okay, although I can feel the whole King of Swords energy in here, taking action on the truth. Okay, so if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't panic too much. Next week's one might. So watch the overview. That would be the first step. That will be coming out probably in a little while, not long after this one's come out. Watch the overview. That will tell you if you feel connection with the card. If you feel connection with any of the cards or anything I say during the overview, go and watch them videos. Yeah, and it don't have to be on my channel. It can be on any tarot channel you're watching. Yeah, go and watch videos about them. Okay, because messages for you may be in there. Okay, the energies come in from all different directions, and they all focus in at different places. Sometimes you're just in the way and you're picking up the energy as it's going to its final destination, but it still affects you. Sometimes you are the final destination, but these energies come in from different angles. Yeah, and because we live in a 360-degree sphere of a world, yeah, these energies come in from those same 360-degree different directions. Okay, thus when we start overlaying the night sky with our star signs, yeah, people say, well, it's coming in from Cancer. Oh, it's coming in from Pisces. It's coming in from Aquarius. It's coming in from Gemini. No. It's just coming in. Yeah, it doesn't have any real bearing on where it's coming from. It's just coming in and it hits you and it affects you. Okay, thank you very much and catch you all soon.